69.9 The Hedge, featuring your favorite classic hits, with your host, Beans. Oh, wait a minute. He'll be right back after these messages.
Have you ever felt sad, lonely, bored? Well, come to Beans Stream. With Beans, life becomes more fun. Follow him and join him on his adventures. Subscribe and follow today!
You're listening to 69.9 The Hedge.
Welcome, Roadhogs. It's Forba. Forba Fiveplay on Motorsport Mondays. Hope y'all are doing well. I was supposed to have a job interview today, and it got rescheduled to Thursday on account of weather. So, that's a thing. That's a thing I get to stress about more, now that I've already stressed about it now. But it ultimately is good. I was only able to cover so much material before today. Kind of a surprise situation. I put out some resumes Thursday, and they contacted me like an hour after I sent them. This place contacted me like an hour after I sent them my resume. I was anticipating having a little bit more time to study and get refreshed on my grades 9 through 12 curriculum. Alas. Thanks, Snall. I appreciate that. That's such good boy behavior. But yeah, there's a lot on the channel that's been put on the wayside. A lot of stuff I wish I could have gotten to a while ago. I've just been really distracted for better. I second that. Unsurprising from my good girl. So, win-win. Got my good folks in chat right now. You got this? Thank you. We do got this now. The interview gods have blessed us, so now we're just going to focus on relaxing today, and then we're back at the grind tomorrow. Could use a day to relax. I'm really tired. What are these events? Whatever, let's go drive our Dorito. These armrests are too high for power stance. Oh geez, that traffic came out of nowhere. Not where my attention was. Just wanted to follow the pack, man. Should not be driving the opposite direction down a drag strip. Let's tuck over to the side. Alright, let's get to some of these dailies. Weeklies, I suppose. Venom GT is a really cool looking car, but I'm pretty sure I got one. Let's go make sure. What's the make? Hennessy. Almost certainly I have one of those. Yeah, there it is. That thing looks gnarly. What do we feel? Is game sound coming through? Oh no, it's not. Why is it muted? Boo, thank you for the reminder. I appreciate that. You are correct, sir. You take a weekend off and then you forget what you're doing. Alright, let's see what we got today. Ford Ranger is a reward. Oh no, the trial's gonna be dreadful today. Let's not do that for now. First, the settings was probably a minor update. Yeah, it certainly wasn't me, obviously. Obviously, not my fault. Alright, we got... What is this? Is this a Trailblazer? Drift Zone. Okay. An 800-point Ford. That doesn't seem too much... Oh, stop that. I just wanted to teleport. Context controls. They're the bane of my existence. Uh-oh, we could get hurt. We could get hurt. I'm not wearing my protective gear. Always put protection on the hog. Alrighty. 800-point Ford. Maximum 800-point Ford. I can probably do it with less. Need helmet and goggles, that's right. Look at that. I bet you that's going to work functionally as a drift car right out the gate. Mustang GT. We got an RTR spec. Rally car would work, but... Oh, this Shelby's almost certainly gonna tear it up. Although the rear wing does make me wonder if it's gonna pose an extra challenge about it. No classic muscles ready to go right out the gate. Unlucky. What kind of horsepower you got? 700 horsepowers. In a rear-wheel drive, this will almost certainly drift without too much extra effort. Oh, yeah. This'll do the trick. This'll do the trick. It's not necessarily set up for drifting. That just means we gotta muscle it around a little bit. But it'll work. It'll work. And that fucking engine sounds incredible. Goddamn. Just while I'm drifting, let's get this view. Hopefully that's enough for the seasonal objective. There we go. First try. Just had to really wrestle it around with the e-brake, but hey, we made it work. Nothing wrong with forcing it a little bit once in a while, you know? Modern supercars. Ooh. 804. Why don't we go do that? No, see, the thing is I would rather... Yeah. Let's just do that and remember to go down the highway.
When it is safe to do so.
What's up, guy? You're like obviously in a supercar. In a GT. There's no way I'm pacing that guy. Gotta make it do what you want, that's right. Oops, accidentally.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Oh, transport, hello. God damn it.
Turn right.
I was listening to the GPS lady. To be fair, I think this GT's actually got some weight to it.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. In 200 meters, turn sharp left.
I think there was some slippage through second gear there. We're a little aggressive with it, but... Alright, okay, now we just continue. Let's go. Hopefully we've got a top speed to match the seasonal objective on this guy, but it's a GT car. It's got a little more acceleration, but it's got a lot of horsepower. It's got that rear wing, which might limit me a bit, but we're gonna send it and hope for the best. I think it was the speed zone, which is near the termination of the highway, so that's going to be a ways yet. 300 kilometers an hour, we got a downslope, we're going to actually send it. Let's go.
Turn sharp left.
Please. Oh. We need a bigger top speed for that. Let's go see what we can get. We need 20 more kilometers an hour here. This guy's gears are pretty spread out. That's probably the best we're gonna get. I don't want to adjust the rear wing. Let's go see if we've got another Ford that can do it. I can spell. Don't mock me, chat. We need an A-class Ford that can rip. I made an overlay work with the new Assetto Corsa Rally. Nice. Good shit, Zeki. I still want to take your previous one from Dirt at some point. I still got the link saved, I'm pretty sure. I just never got around to it. I still have to adjust, of course, all the details of it, but another GT? Think about that. Did I put enough beans in this guy? I mean, it's really expensive car. Probably would work. Just taking a look here at what we've got. We've got more like GT style vehicles, which I love the look of the GTs. Don't want to be misunderstood there, but let's try that legendary guy. We're not going to bother with any aerodynamics because it's going to be purpose built for this task. Just had to figure out how some competition did it by analyzing how they could do it and replicate it. Of course. Of course. Alright, the name of the game is Speed. We don't care about anything else but putting beans in the engine. I don't think flipping up here is going to save me. 339 on the top speed. This is 305. I bet you we can get more here. Slap in a twin turbo. What does that get us? 325. And still room for more beans. let's see. The intercooler is going to help us by giving us a better power to weight ratio. It'll make us heavier, but it'll make us faster in a straight line. And that's what we want. This will usually unlock quite a bit of speed right off the top. 340, looking better. This just unlocked like 2000 RPM on the top section, so it usually is a good way to unlock top speed. I don't think I have room for any more turbo upgrades. This won't make me faster. Carburetor upgrade, 18 horses, spark plugs, 14. This we've already done. This is going to lower our weight a little bit, as well as give us horsepower. This is probably the biggest single chunk I can put in at 26. 17. Something tells me I can pop this in here with either the carburetor or the spark plugs. Let's give it a shot. There it is with the carburetor. That's going to be probably our best, one of our best bang for our buck. All right. Ooh, I should have went for a gearbox. That would have helped also. We'll see what the tune looks like. But I should be able to hit the speed I want anyway. Gearbox is absolutely really handy when trying to reach a top speed. Time to rip, that's what I'm saying. Let's give, we don't need all this. We need more grip. Deflate the rear tires. Fewer skid marks. More speed. 340 kilometers an hour. See, I probably could have pulled that out, but we've got acceleration. We're going to give it a chance. We only got to hit 320 average across here. So let's just give ourselves enough room to send it. Yep, 320 kilometers an hour. Oh, let's get on the right side of the highway. I hate when I don't check the power torque curves. Ooh, that was a close one. Got lost in my head there for a second. We're just gonna keep it slammed in fifth here. Oh, never mind, we got the... Oh, it's only got the 5. There we go. I think we got it. Nice. Nothing like a purpose-built machine. That engine sounds fucking sick, too. Very cool car. What else we got? We got restriction A-class all-wheel drive. Well, do I have some cars in that category? As a rally fan, I've definitely got a couple of A-class all-wheel drives sitting around. Let's go find them. Porpoise built Dolphins, man. Okay. We probably also wanted to sort by favorites. There we go. Ooh, the Rebel though. Think about it. Think about it. it's got drag tires. Are we on street? I didn't even check. I don't trust the Quattro. I built that too long ago. The Peugeot is always a good choice. This Renault is really fun. And then of course we have the Impreza, but that's off-road. Let's go check. Let's go check what kind of terrain we're on here. Street. It's all street. It's all street. So the drag tires Cupra could work. And the... Oops, let's sort again. Drag tires Cupra, and what was my other option? Oh, that Renault. I'm going to take the Renault. The Renault is fucking cool. It's definitely one of my favorite cars. I believe it's tuned well because I think I made it. It was one of my first, like, properly good tunes. Like, I had my epiphany around the Renault 5. So I'm hoping this thing yeets. Not a huge top speed, which actually this is a sprint, so maybe I should focus on something with a top speed, but we're going to give this a try because it's a real fun car. I love these French manufacturers doing crazy shit. This was a rear-mounted engine. I'm pretty sure it was a front-wheel drive initially. Fucking crazy. Of course, with all-wheel drive and a mid-mount engine, that's not too bad. But yeah, front-wheel drive with a rear-mount engine or mid-mount engine is kind of a... You're fighting yourself, really. You're not physics, friend. You try to accelerate, then all the weight shifts to your rear, but that's where your weight already is, and you're accelerating with your front tires, so it's trying to pull with no tire patch. It is... Mind you, with below certain amounts of power, it's not really a big deal, but at a certain point, you just, you're really going to be fighting with it to get more acceleration. What's our difficulty here? Highly skill won't let me change it. All right, let's give it a send. Now this thing is extremely nimble around the corners. Doesn't have the straights, but as long as I can beat some corners here, should be okay. I easily pulled around a bunch of people in that last corner. Whoa. Just forget how much this thing can oversteer. Hey, relax, bro. That was my position. Alright, you can have it for now. I'll just take it back. Okay, big left-hander coming up here. Fuck, I want the right side. Move a little downshift there. I think that helped me. I probably could have left it in gear, but I wanted a little bit more coming out of there. Alright, we got this guy on the corners for sure. We're also a rally car, so going a little off-road. Nothing wrong with that when we need it. Look at that. There are now 5 taking first right now. Love to see it. We got these straights coming up though. We could lose positions there. Especially if I mishandle the corner. Enjoy your lurk, Null. Thanks for coming in, saying hi. appreciate you. I should have checked my map. Hello, cutie. What are you doing? Hope your new year has been kind to you. Yeah, I crushed it. I'm in a spec that I'm really proud of. This is I was kind of gushing about it, the Turbo 5. I'm not really racing people's though. I'm just doing generic challenges. Where the heck are my other races? There they are. That should be easy. Just doodling. How's Beans? Beans is good. A little stressed. I got a job interview Thursday. It was supposed to be today. It got rescheduled, which I have mixed feelings about, but at least I think overall it's better. Let's see. Yesterday I had my workout. Did 125-pound squats. I can definitely squat more. I'm still doing 3 sets of 15, but just because I don't have a squat rack, I've talked about it. I've got to clean the weight from the floor, so you know, it's a whole extra couple of steps. But it's good. It's good. Gets the thighs burning. Training aren't going well. Love to see it. Yeah, we're all out of Christmas candy, so hopefully we can start dropping some weight again. That would be really nice. Would really love losing a little bit of weight. I'd like to see at least 30 pounds. But it's hard not to want to gain muscle when I do chest days, so we're still working on getting some strength before we're going to drop too much crazy weight too fast. Not too fast. Gotta keep it healthy. I've had some radical weight losses in my past, but for now, actually, that journey is also promising because I was able to negotiate, well, not negotiate, but we've just got more chicken in the house compared to beef, so that's gonna help. As long as I'm getting my veggies, we've got more lean meat. Thanks, friend. Right now I'm on controller. When I play Forza, it's usually on controller, but when I play when I play my Dirt Rally or Assetto Corsa, I'm on a steering wheel, sim wheel. I actually could switch it, like after I might, well actually I don't have, I've never had to make the wheel work with my new mic setup, so that would be more challenging, but I could try and sort it out. After I get my dailies and whatever done, I could go for a pleasure cruise, which is really fun on the sim wheel. Forza doesn't handle the sim wheel extraordinarily well, so it can be a little dissatisfying, but it can be really fun just fucking around, driving around. The other element of it is that all of my vehicles are tuned to work with a controller, and the way that you can manipulate the vehicle controls on a sim wheel are different. So You usually need different tunes with this with the actual wheel. Hey, we got it. That's 2 in a row. I think we just win now. Easy game indeed. I don't think this is a meta build by any stretch, but I do think that is very strong if wielded correctly. And I'm underutilizing it because I definitely could have taken some of those corners faster. That's some mean corner action. Oh, is it going to make me do the last one? It is. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Uh-oh, what did I do? Did I do the wrong thing? I think I did the wrong thing. Alright, well, we're watching this now. I assumed this was the race. It was not. I was a fool. What is happening? Why am I so confused? Where am I? I guess we're doing this? What the fuck? How did I get so lost? The fuck did I just hit? Why am I here? I need an adult. I'm confused. That's a tree, that's a tree, that's a tree, that's a checkpoint. Alright, we're good. Woohoo! Alright, that's exciting and all, but now I probably have to redo the other events that I did, because I'm a numpty. Curses. At least I get to drive the Renault more. Just water. Do you have to redo that? Damn it. Why was there a race right next to my race that I accidentally clicked? Yeah, I used to try and just toggle my heckin' noise gate constantly so I wouldn't give you that high fidelity pour, but you're getting it now. We're in a new arc, a new era of streaming. You get all the crinklies when I open my little protein snack too. You're welcome. Yeah, let's go. Okay, not the start we wanted there. Got squeezed pretty bad, but we avoided most of the catastrophe. It's not all bad. God, it feels silly to be racing this truck and losing. In what universe? We indeed. Didn't want to hit that barrier. Tried to avoid it. Didn't. We don't have to talk about it. big. Easy clap, really. The tricky part will be doing the trial. The trial's always the fun one. You race unbeatable computers and a bunch of people, and the unbeatables are challenging. Like, you need to have a good build and vehicle, or just be, technically good. I have in the past taken like decent stock cars to the trial, and that can be a really fun challenge. It is fun racing with people, but in Forza in particular, people aren't very... They're very rule-abiding as far as racing goes. So you just have to kind of be ready. In fact, there's a lot of times I back out of challenges and passing opportunities because I know people are just going to be really dumb about it and kill both of us. But that's what happens in an arcade racer, There's no referee, so it's not like anybody's really gonna... I think you can report people for being egregious, but it's... most behavior in Forza is pretty excusable. It's just an arcade. It can be really annoying. And to be fair, sometimes people just make mistakes. I'm not worried about that. I'm talking about where it's like obviously intentional. So a good example of what I'm talking about. If I'm racing like people, I only race vehicles that can corner well, and I don't race vehicles that corner poorly but are good in the straights. The reason for that is if your vehicle corners well, you can pass people really easily in the corners, because if they're taking the corner as fast as they can, they don't have options for like blocking you. They have to stick to their line as soon as they commit, or they're going to get really slow and you're going to get the pass anyway. But with machines that corner slowly, you'll get passed in the corner, and then when you're passing on the straights, the vehicles with more traction will just nudge you off the road, and it's really hard to recover if you're a straight line machine, because usually you're not optimized for grip. So you're just trying to whale past them in the straight, and people will just like hit you out of checkpoints and shit. It's so annoying. It's actually... I love the straight line machines, and like they're really challenging to corner properly, and that's half the fun of driving them. But they're not competitive in Forza because people can really take advantage of them. And yeah, it's not like that happens literally every time, but it's a lot of the time. Like, a lot of people just have pride and can't let you pass them in a straight, even though like that's the one thing your vehicle is designed to do. So like they could just, if they were a good racer, they could just hang on and try and pass you in the next corner. But they don't do that. I wonder if I should have e-braked that corner in particular. Unlucky I did that S-bend a little bit dramatically and I couldn't get on the power. I would have slammed into the wall. We took the handbrake too early there. Hopefully I can get this pass. Doesn't look like it. Unlucky. Oopsie. Definitely not getting past now. Third, what's that put me in position for? We'll just restart. It's fine. It's fine. Felt really slow off the line there. I wonder what that was about. Misjudged how much I'd have to slow for that corner. We took it very slow. We're still on a passing arc here. Uh-oh. It looks like I gotta smush in behind this guy. See you, nerds. Oh. He said, actually, I'm still here. Sorry, buddy. Okay, the e-brake was a good idea there. I just needed to downshift one more time and I would have got more out of it. Again, a little dramatic around that corner, that sucks. Alright, let's just stick to the technical. Oh, we got a decent launch out of there. Ah, 1 second. Sorry to that guy. Little rubbing his racing there. Welcome back, Mel. Nice. I'm really happy with that pass. That final pass. That was good. Nine points, eh? Classic versus modern sport. Modern super. We slow it down or speed it up first? I think we speed it up first. What do we got? We got... Do one of the new Stingrays. Go with the Ferrari. Jaguar. Oh, this Huracan's really nice. This thing handles pretty dreamy. An old turbo Porsche. Go with this Huracan. Forba Haribin Fibe. Yeah, we vibin' and Haribin. How's it going? What's up, Jackalope? We're just grinding out some dailies, chatting. What's up with you? How you doing? Fabulous. The alliteration, very good. Hey, relax. Yikes. Oh. come on. He was at a standstill on that corner for some reason. Oh my god, will you stop nudging me? Yikes, gonna have to retry this one. It's been a while since I've raced an S1. Vibin' in beautiful Horizons with my super fabsed carb broom broom beep beep. Very nice. It's all-wheel drive, but I felt like I was slipping, so I revved it again to see what that was about. But no, I was at the top of the gear. Yeah, what the heck? Oh my god, why do they stop on the fucking apexes, dude? It's crazy. The way the computers move sometimes makes absolutely no sense. Alright, we got a couple more corners we could pass on here. Fuck, am I gonna have to use a different car? I thought this one would be fine, but I guess not. I keep trying to pull ahead during corners, but then there's like 3 parked vehicles to go around. I have to strategize a bit better about that. Okay, we take him inside here. Alright. Just had to be extremely fucking aggressive and get it done. Alright, let's get it done. Those launches need some work. That's okay, it's only one tiny part of the race. Oh, what is... Yay, yay, yay. Big right-hander coming up after the S. Okay, not what we wanted, but I'll say I managed that pretty good. Straight up fucking drifted half of that, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, oh, fuck. Glad I saw that while I was staring in my rear view. really? Alright. I don't like doing that, but I'd rather not restart the race. Oh my god, of course there's a vehicle just on the outside. You know, when I was kind of new, I think I enjoyed racing with traffic with my friends just because it was sort of an equalizer. Because even if you're really good, and you go for a move, kind of like the one I did there, I'm not saying I'm really good. My point is just that I'm on the outside of an S-bend and I've got a lot of velocity. I know I can make a move stick against multiple opponents. Fucking vehicle right there. It's like a move you straight up just can't even go for if there's traffic. And I kind of think that's cringe, if I'm being honest. %. Holy shit, this race is short. And my major passing opportunity was thwarted so aggressively. I think we've got to restart this. Fucking what? Why? Oh, there's just a dude planted right in the middle of the ape. I'm still gonna try and get away with it. There we go. Hello. Thank you for the nudge. That's that same place, and I made the outside move work that time because there wasn't just a Jeep there. I say that like I made the move work. I got lucky that time. Because there wasn't a Jeep there. Get out of my way, truck. Mama Queen called? Right on. Hope she's doing well. She's a nice lady. She was always wonderful to me. I liked her. Liked? I like her. She's great. Alright, that's enough S1. S1's too fast. Too fast with traffic. Maybe it'd be more fun without it. Also, it did look like I could have gotten away with third place there. I'm not going to stress about it. What's up, Dub? Alright, now I'm just going to send it into the challenge, I think. Or into the trial. And just hopefully we've got something that works. 800 from America. I know I've got 800 from America. I was already driving one earlier. Oh, but wait. Oh, but wait. Oh, but wait. It's cringe. I forgot. Okay. Okay. Off-road gods, grant me the patience for this. Okay, we need something off-road. 800 from America. Lurking, chilling, right on. How's my racing been going? It's been going alright. Can't complain. Just nice to be doing something other than staring at mathematics. Not that I don't enjoy me some math, it was just a lot in a very short amount of time. It reminded me of university, back when I would spend like 12 to 16 hours doing an assignment the day before it was due. That shit is not good for your mental health, let me tell you what. But yeah, the job I've got coming up to interview for is a tutoring position, and I feel really rusty, so I've been going through a lot of stuff. Alright, what the heck do we got that's gonna work for this? It's gonna be so cringe. Come on, let me in the queue. Okay, need something off-road, need something off-road. This'll probably do it. Let's just take that. Yeah, it is all refresher stuff. It was just like a lot, you know, it was a lot to jam in over the, like I basically did 3 grades worth of math in 2 days. And I was really stressing about this interview because I didn't have time to review all of grade 12. And that's just review. Like I would have liked to do a lot more practice problems. And it's supposed to be for math and science. So I've got like other stuff I need to review too. In particular physics. And I'd like to remember more acutely how to do stoichiometry, chemistry style. And I'd have to review a couple of like chemistry concepts. But so anyway, the fact that that's why I was kind of like, on the one hand, I would have liked to get the interview over with, but on the other hand, now I've got 2 days, a couple more evenings to study and do some stuff. So, oh my God, that guy's in a Chevelle. Good luck to that guy. Holy moly, he didn't check the race. I hope he's got off-road tires. I don't really race these buggies either, so I'm in a bad spot too. Oh fuck, this thing's got a really bad top speed for this downhill. Probably overall. That's not good. I really would have expected this buggy to rip harder. God damn it. God damn it. Who tuned this? Oh, come on, and no power on the uphill? Get your shit together, buggy. No. Oh, this water's gonna be ass. Oh no. Alright, the buggy was the worst choice. I really felt good about it for a moment, but I can see now that that was foolish. Alright, sorry team. Sorry team. That buggy's gonna be too heavy. Alright, so we need something big suspension. We're talking like trophy truck territory, right? I think I've got a trophy truck I could drive, but I don't think those are particularly good either. Let's go see. We need America. Whoops. United States. We got the Warthog. That is technically a good choice. The Velociraptor. I'm not doing that. Though I might not have a better choice. Okay, here we go. Trail cats. Oh, the gladiator just makes me cringe so hard. Okay, this guy looks... This looks promising. Hummer. More buggies. I have a deep mistrust for buggies now. Or deep distrust, rather. Okay, so it looks like our best option was that interesting looking guy there. Right here. Locomotors. Let's slap that in our favorites for the moment. Were any of these legendary? The F1 Ford. Oh my god, imagine. Guys, imagine I tweaked the F1 Ford though. Or A-class. It'd be fucking funny. Warthog is solid. Fiesta or Focus rally setups. Yeah. Why didn't I notice the Fiesta? Or I would have to like really push out their suspension. I want to give this like Funky Dude a try. I'm kind of like annoyed that I didn't notice. Old Daytona. Is this set up to drift or something? Why is it interesting? Okay. Oh, okay, here's my Ford Fiesta, or Focus anyway. Oh yeah, of course the RS200, and then the Escort would be good. Yeah, the Ford Focus is a really good idea. But imagine the F100 though, is what I'm trying to say. I also kind of want to see what this guy's got in it. I'm going to give him a try. Or the Daytona. The Daytona Charger. The Daytona Charger is fucking sick looking. I'm not going to disagree with you on that, but what I am going to say is... Oh, this has got trophy truck energy. Let's give this a shot. I believe in this. I want it to be good. You want to see the vintage Ford? Oh, okay, let's do it. Let's get the vintage Ford. Oh. Alright, we're gonna set up this F100 for super, like, cross-country off-road, beyond rally spec, strict off-road spec. Let's fucking do it. What we need is off-road tires, some mad power, some big suspension. We take care of those first. Everything else can go after. Let's just make sure we can get an engine swap with the power we need for this kind of thing. 400. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. A V8 twin turbo making 1750 horsepower. Put it in, Chief. That's what we want. Alright, we're in meme territory, but let's fucking do it. Give me those off-roads. Give me the fattest off-roads you can give me. I need the largest suspension, highest suspension rather. Is there an off-road? Okay, just rally. We'll keep it nice and high. We can put some weight down. Lighten it up too. No, let's not lighten it up. Just grab the weight. Slam the all-wheel drive. Oh shit. Okay, it's not gonna... Okay. All-wheel drive is asking a lot for the 1750 horsepower. So let's reel that in, see if we can't do something. We got the V10. A diesel. But a diesel's not gonna hit us. That's not gonna get us the... V8 turbo diesel. See, the thing is, I want the twin turbo. And, okay, what happens if we just take the tires out? 6.1. We do need the tires for the off-road spec. You definitely want the twin turbo. I know, right? It's fucking... It's such a meme, but I want it so bad. There's just no way I can make up 50 points, though. So it's probably gonna have to go. I don't think... All the other stuff I've done is like really minor compared to 50 points. Alright, I concede. Do we want a V10? Or the diesel? I think the diesel's torque profile's better. Let's go see what we can do to the diesel. Let's go see what we can do to the diesel. Slap a bigger turbo in that. Oh, that torque ratio is looking nicer already. Let's slap one of these in here. That's weird. Do it. What are we looking at power-wise? Almost 1,000. Valves, maybe? Not making like any difference at this point. It's got too much power anyway. Who cares? Slap more in. Slap more in. That's what we're doing. We don't need road capable. The exhaust is... whatever. Just throw it all in there. We're being irresponsible. We're going cross country, okay? We don't really need this. I don't think, anyway. I don't think that's going to help our off-road. Okay. Now let's tame it. We might not have left ourselves enough, actually. 4-speed probably is the way to go. Building a plow at this point? Yeah, why not? Why not? 4-speed's... I think 4-speed's probably where we go with it. Let's try that. Hit it with the off-road diff. We don't really need aero, but we could. Taking a last minute thing here. Let's some nuanced brakes is nice when we're talking about this kind of race here. We probably want these regardless, and then we'll just pull power out until we can afford all this point wise. Alrighty, who needs that? Who needs... Thank you, sir. Is my max speed gonna be anything worthwhile? Probably not. We're gonna try it anyway. This gives it better handling. Interesting. And better off-road? Yeah, let's do that. Alright. We got 3 points.
Woot woot.
Did I already put the brakes in? I did. All that torque, it'll be like, what mountain? That's why I wanted the diesel. It has a nice torque profile. Oh, heck. Going for combos today. Alright, let's see if we can't get... we're probably going to want to... Ooh, that's not bad. How's this? That makes it worse?
Nom nom.
Interesting, interesting. Let's... You know what that means? That just means more beans, is what I'm hearing. Oh my god, wait, what? Pull weight out. No, 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 no. Okay, so we did the arrow. Whoops. We did the arrow, which made room for more power. So let's just put more power in it. Why not? We're being goofy today. That's already maxed. This is already topped. What was that? So it just looks like this is the correct... Oh, we're one shy. I think if we pull weight out of the tires, that's what we need. Oh, oh wait, this is a maximally light one, I think. These tires are weirdly light. I would have assumed... Oh no, it's not maximally light. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I can lose up to 22. It doesn't really matter to me what these actually look like. That's good enough. We don't want more rim, so we're gonna have to plop this in and pull something out. Pull this out, pull this down. Shit, we just missed it. That's only 7. I don't really want to drop valves. What about block? 16. It's unfortunate, but that's what we get. And then we could lose... nope. Okay, that's it. That's it. We're gonna try. Where's Zomnom? Thank you guys so much for the support. I really appreciate it, as always. Always appreciated, never obligated. I definitely got to add a Pimp My Ride redeem just for Quasi. Okay, let's go tune this bad boy. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't put an anime girl on it. Excuse me, sir. Yo! Speak of the devil, he shall appear. Alright, let's tune this shit. Let's do the things that we know we need first off. We're gonna keep the height pretty well maximal. We'll drop the rear so it's not as crazy of a delta back here. 2-inch difference. We should keep the springs pretty loose. These can be a little bit looser than the others because they've got more travel. Damping, again, we're forcing a lot of understeer. Let's just balance it. We're gonna kind of make it handle like a trophy truck situation. Let's go like that. We could just drop this. I just wanted to have it, you know? Then again, we are not going to be... We're not gonna be... We're not going to be at top speed a lot, so shouldn't worry too much about it. That top speed is so bad. Oh my god. Hopefully, let's see if we can get that in the gears. We can. Okay, don't panic about it yet. We've got lots of torque to play with. First things first, let's get this down to a reasonable amount. Okay, so 60 is our bliss point, but we might consider loosening the brakes a little bit because we're going to be on dirt anyway. And let's see. Made no real difference. Let's just move some of our brakes to the rear. Balance, we can put more in the rear wheels because our springs are really high. Did that do what I wanted it to? 0.04, yep. Let's try more. 2, 3. Okay, we hit it with the 66. Let's just save that progress while we're there. It's really gonna... What's up, baby Chumpkin? Lurked some of your stream today. Sorry I wasn't active. Chumpkin knows how to get pinned around here. Hope you had a great day. Yeah, I was telling people that my interview got rescheduled to Thursday, so it's like, it's good and it's bad. More good than bad, really. Miss out on a lot of acceleration there. Oh dang, yeah, I agree. More time to prep. That's how I feel about it. I agree. Hope it goes well. It should. With more time to prep, I'm going to feel better about it, for sure. Alright, now we've got a decent top speed. You got this, I believe. Thank you. I appreciate. .8. Is that really? 853 is nice. I don't want to stiffen that first gear too much. Or steepen is what I meant to say. I can't see actually over my chat window. Big love, bigger licks. Hell yeah. Oh, this is the window I want. Gotta move chat while I'm tuning. I can see the gears properly. That's fine. This is... What if we... 872? Okay, we don't want to do that actually. Leave it at the 6.9. This is probably plenty of speed for this kind of race. We've also got lots of torque. Anyways, just popping in to say hi before bed. Well, thanks so much for all the support. Thanks for the kind words. I Keep these neutral for now. Sorry I can't hang out longer. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. I have not been super available lately either. So I enjoy hanging with you in your stream. Probably put this caster angle up. Well, on off-road, maybe not. Let me just put the front up. There we go. Love the energy I bring. Thank you. It kind of feels a bit like a trophy truck now, actually. The tune is actually kind of doing the work that I was hoping for. 10 out of 10, good bean. Probably won't even see 4th gear. We'll see, yeah. So the thing is, okay, so let me tune it on a downhill here, actually. And that'll give me a sense of what I'm working with. It's a fun truck, I agree. I think this diesel engine concept is going to be real fun. Turbo diesel's hilarious. With the drift gearbox. Definitely needs a little more oversteer, but a little less snappy. So maybe a little more transitional. Probably reduce the caster angle a bit. Maybe we want more snappy, actually. We definitely need more oversteer. Definitely need more oversteer, but we need it to be manageable, and that's going to be the trick, really. I want it to be a bit more snappy. Its transitional oversteer was good, so let's just try and get it more oversteer in general. Loosen up our roll bars here. Throw these to 40. That should get us some nice spin. I use the handbrake on that one just to see what it would feel like. Alright, big suspension should catch that nice. Okay. We're a little bit more maneuverable here. Oh, that jump really killed us. And it's not snappy, but like, you want to be able to recover after a jump, but you also don't want it to be too snappy because it's really hard to control on dirt. I definitely need a bit more. I can get more out of this guy. I can get more out of him. Feels lazy. Do I want to stiffen the springs? Not too much, right? I want more transitional. I don't think I do. We could see what it feels like, though. Oh, I could pull some of this off, too. Let's see. Oh, we could definitely pull some of this off as well. At least for acceleration. I don't know if I want to pull it off for decel because I do want the vehicle to slide. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I don't want to find it in the springs. I do think our front springs could probably be... Our spring ratio could actually be weaker and we could change this more. And then maybe we will let the wheels dig in just a little bit more over here with some caster. Handling a little bit like a rally car. I am relying on the e-brake a lot for that though. Yeah, you gotta kind of tune until you find the limits of the vehicle. And like what's comfortable for the driver too. Like this guy's snapping around, which is nice on the transitions, but I need him to just do more in general. The responsiveness is really poor, and I need him to spin faster. So we're looking at more... Honestly, I could just stiffen these to 60. I don't want to do too much with that. And then just pop these all the way down, probably. Maybe pop this up more. What did I say? Snappiness? Let's get more caster angle too. Let those wheels dig. Little brake fluff there really turned the vehicle. Like to see that.
400 meters. Turn left.
It is a little unwieldy, I will say. It handles like a trophy truck with none of the like huge suspension of a trophy truck.
Turn left.
Or wheels for that matter. The engine's doing the most. I am just gonna have to rely on the e-brake a lot, I think. It's a truck with no weight in the rear. I mean, yeah.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, you know what? I think that's gonna have to be good, right? We can maybe put a little more bite in the front tires. I don't know if we want the toe out. But that seems risky at this point. Let's reel this in so that it's balanced. Maybe just give it a slight bias to help hold on to the vehicle in cases where it's getting a little bit out of control. I mean, other than that, it feels pretty solid. I'm just gonna have to rip the e-brake a bunch if I want it to pull around some of those corners. Let's send it. This is gonna be goofy. Put my chat back where it was. This is very outside of... I shouldn't say very outside. I love rally. This is a bit extra. Oh, that's what I mean. It turns like a pregnant elephant. Oh my god. Very maneuverable. Very brakes. Very ice. Alright, we'll try and be cautious around the checkpoints and let it rip otherwise. I'm serious. The turn-in responsiveness is ass. I honestly probably could benefit from some toe angle. But we won't worry about it right now. Also, we still didn't cover it with an anime girl, so this run's already cursed. But we're gonna do our best. That guy's got a Coca-Cola little rip dude. A lot of dudes in like Mustangs. I don't know if they've got cross-country specs on their Mustangs or if they're just like... They look like Mustangs. I'm not an expert. Oh, it's a Demon Camaro. Alright. Let's fucking go. Oh god, okay, yeah, that's how we start a race. That's how we start a race. Oh my god. Alright, let's fucking rip. Oh god. Alright, no problem, no problem. A little bit of a lock up there. Okay, I don't want to take this jump too nasty because, yeah, I don't want to land where I can't actually turn. There we go. We got it. We managed to actually hit the turn. Alright, let's just jump. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Alright, no problem, no problem. Clutch out, turn the wheel. Easy recovery. Oh, come on, please. Not the crisscross jumpies. Oh my god, that fucking wheel hit the wheel well so hard. God damn it. Zero suspension. I would say really good field test though. Overall, that just showed us that the suspension's a little too loose. But we were fucking ripping through that first half. The low RPM diesel, let's go. Give me that torque. Alright, I'll say not bad for missing a checkpoint entirely because the wheel ate our wheel well. Just gotta be careful on those big, or those smaller bumps that hit really hard. Still though, I was in like, I don't know, third, second through a chunk of that, up until I missed that checkpoint, so... We just got to be a little more cautious around the checkpoints, like I said. That one part's really bumpy and jumpy, which is unfortunate. Hopefully we don't get too much more of that kind of interference. But I'd say overall, not a bad little experiment. Yeah, I hit that one bump on the front right tire and shot the front end of the vehicle straight into the air. That sucked. And there was no chance I was making that checkpoint. You need your wheels on the ground to turn, unfortunately. Definitely podium worthy. I'm feeling it. Maybe some slight suspension tweaks to keep it from eating itself, because it is heavy. It is heavy and the suspension's pretty loose. We slow down. Oh, hello, hello. Oh, God. I didn't see the square left there. Okay, we don't like the look of this turn. Oh, and a jump right before it. Little e-brake to help us out. The vehicle rips once we get it pointed in the direction we want. Sorry about that guy. Pregnant elephant hours. Oh my god. For some reason my clutch let go there, so I accidentally e-braked while I was on. Stalled my engine. I needed the power to actually drift that corner a bit, and I didn't have it, unfortunately. That's just, I don't know if that was me or the controller. Controller has some issues, but I'm fallible. Could have been either or. That jump is fucking cancer, dude. What is that? We'll just blame the game. Sounds good. Sounds good. That was more what it was supposed to look like the first time. I really want to do this again with the same vehicle, and we'll just stiffen the suspension a bit. I don't know if we'd loosen the damping. Have you considered adding rudders so you can turn while your wheels aren't on the ground? I have not considered that. It's definitely worth the consideration. Loosen the damping? Yeah, I was thinking that. I would stiffen the springs and loosen the damping. Stiffen the springs just a little bit so we don't eat the wheel well again, and then loosen the damping for basically the same reason, so we're not pushing off the jumps so aggressively. Glad we think alike. Glad we're on the page. Yeah. Alright, let's stiffen this a bit. Like we said, maybe 80 here. We'll push this to 70. And then we'll take the damping down on both. Let's go 6. We had the transitional. Let's keep this at the 1.8 or whatever, and then I think we'll just find it here. Let's try and find more oversteer here. I don't know if I like that kind of huge delta for off-road, but let's hit the toe out a little bit. Alright, let's send it one more time down the mountain just to make sure I've got some amount of steering. make sure we're hitting the bumps the way we want. But Baboon, I don't have time right now. I'm busy. I'm on a quest. I'm on a quest for the perfect F1. This is not good. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. I was distracted by Bubba Boon. Alright, in, out, in. Okay. Not quite as wobbly. Which is what we expect from the stiffer suspension. Okay, we are going to have to hit that really big jump and see what happens to... If you say perfect, yeah, it's a jinx. This is the big jump. How do we come off that? And the rear jumps a little bit, but that's okay. I don't hate it. I think it's good. Oh, didn't like that. Didn't like that front end popping up that quite so aggressively. Okay, that was on me for putting too much power into that. Let's give it a shot. I've gotten air in a car not designed to get air. That was about as fun as it sounds. Yep, that's... yeah. To quote the Lancia driver of the 80s, I wish I could remember the Dutchman's name, but we do not like the yumps.
Turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
We've got off-road tires on ice. This is going well. Oh, I let myself get too much angle there. Should have known that was doomed. It looks like drifting, but because the off-road differential... I mean, it is drifting, but because the off-road differential is just set to 100 on everything, the car skates sideways on the differentials. It's not drifting. It doesn't feel like drifting in the truest sense. Because the wheels are constantly caterpillaring, losing power and gaining it back because of the differential. Oh, I was going to hit that with a drift though. But yeah, drifting on the differentials is kind of how those off-road vehicles function. Alright, here goes nothing. Here goes experiment number 2 with the F100 in the trial. Cross country F100. We're taking Mater to the bank here. We still didn't put an anime girl on it. Oh my god. Just one podium would be real fun. And I think if I've got a chance in anything, it's the first race. I think the first race caters to my strengths the best. I just missed that one checkpoint and that was dreadful. I think the last race was not very good. Not to say it was impossible and not to say I didn't mess up, but I don't think it caters to the vehicle strengths very well. Let's try and get this one. Hated that landing. Okay. Ooh, we've got some much bigger oscillations than we did in the first builds. We're just really gonna have to hope for the best when we go off those jumps. Here's the real field test. Okay. Okay. The landings are a little bit more shaky, but we still come off the jump all right. This is where we missed, I think, the checkpoint, because our wheel popped up. We just took it gently. Oh, it feels so fucking dicey. Oh, maybe this is where we hit the bump. Funny. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. We're doing alright. Jelly bean tune. We got the podium. We got the podium we wanted. There we go. There we go. The F100, second place. After the Raptor. Now the second race, I feel like a podium's on the table. The third race, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. But if we drive it well, we might be able to get the second one. Let's not talk about the third race. The third race is a little dicey. I don't know about that one. A circuit of all things in the third race. How am I supposed to let this diesel engine rip in a circuit? Oh yeah, this is the race where the computer just straight up didn't launch. That was freaking crazy. It just ate his ass immediately. Oh hey, this is a circuit. Okay, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Don't panic. Oh yes, this jump is horrible. Turn, baby, turn. You can do it. This little straight's one of our strengths. Oh, it's this race I don't believe in. Oh, God. On your left. On your left. Go, 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 go. Feed those turbos. Sometimes it sounds like I'm further from my mic. I'm literally leaning left to turn left, you know what I mean? It's the gamer way to make the vehicle turn faster. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, yep, that's still fine. That was my fault. I did take a real shit line through there after I got nudged the first time. Oh! We're fighting for it. Punch the brakes, punch the brakes. Turn, 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 turn. Ay, 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 ay. We're good. Just fourth gear goofing. Let's fucking go! Another second in the Goofy Mobile. You really gotta baby it around some of the sections, but... But that's hilarious. F100 actually a funny choice, and it worked out. That guy in the Raptor's really ripping, but... That was fun as heck. That was a good journey. Thanks for coming along with me on that one, team. I'll never forget the F100 we shared together. Yeah, the tow out made a huge, huge difference. I don't regret that at all. Also, the diesel engine was a peak choice. Zero regrets on the diesel. I only used it because I knew I was going off-road. I think the off-road really sold the diesel. To me, anyway, because the torque is really nice, especially for the skating on the differentials. You want a lot of torque to ping the differentials a bunch. Get that lateral movement going. Yeah, that's where it shines, exactly. Exactly. You sound like you've actually got some knowledge of physics, and I respect that. Not a lot of people... I don't think there are a bunch of people that know how to tune from, like, a first principles perspective, you know what I mean? But, yeah. And I respect anybody who gets it. I think I'm solid at tuning in this game. But to be fair, so the expertise was not easily earned. Like I was new to racing games like 3-4 years ago. You've been tuning 20 years in Forza? Oh, I'm a little baby compared to you. But yeah, I've been playing Forza about 4 years, and one of my favorite things to do, well, at the time, I don't smoke anymore. I haven't smoked in a while, but I would just get absolutely brain blasted, go to the moon, you know, and then I would spend hours tuning cars, trying to figure out what did what, and why, and obviously it eventually paid off, but it took, you know, hundreds of hours of doing that. Mind you, not all of my experience was high, but like... But it was certainly it's just something I like to do. Just sit down for a couple hours, drive on the mountain for a bit, tune up some cars. A lot of my early tunes were pretty dreadful. And then eventually, once I learned how to drive, actually, then I understood how to tune. It was like that was the missing piece, you know? A lot of my tunes I was wasted and I made some masterpieces. That's the spirit. See, you need some poison to give you the patience to learn. Because it is pretty nuanced. But hey, it's part of the hyperfocus. Sometimes you let the hyperfocus win. Yeah, that was a fun experience. Thanks for joining me, King. Let's go desecrate this thing with some kind of nonsense paint job. I don't know what I want yet, but I'll know it when I see it. I mean, that's a good one right out the gate. Let's see. That's actually really nice looking, but we're not in the business of nice looking around here. Let's get something cringe. Oops, I want this, and what do we want? Cartoon, sure. Scene? No. Character's not bad. Alright, let's try cartoon first, see what we get. What is going on there? That's interesting. Okay, anime girl, like we were looking for. Is that Pickle Rick? Damn, Pickle Rick's a contender. You got Punisher, the Edgemobile. I don't know why that suits the F100. Oh, Fallout, nice. Yeah, the Pickle Rick one's hilarious. We might end up going with that. This one just looks nice. That just looks great. Goku, not bad. More anime girl. Oh, this one's got like teeths. That's pretty cool. What is this? Is that just like a cute teddy bear? This one's like a unicorn. This one would be better if that blue and pink was more pastel. Like it would actually look good. Some of these actually look decent, which is cool. Yo, what is that? Insane Clown Posse? What's going on here? All right, I think Pickle Rick is the winner, though. To be honest, that one surprised me. Oh, what's this? Straight up like a furry OC? Oh my god, nothing slaps harder than that. Is this like a character from somewhere? Is this just somebody's OC? I almost have to rep that. I'd rep Hello Kitty, but I've already got a Hello Kitty on my RS2000. Yeah, give me this freaking furry OC. I gotta see what this is all about. Well, maybe it's a tiefling or like a dragonborn or something. Could be a D&D character. But come on. Alright, let me see what this is all about. Oh yeah. That's random as fuck. Pepper? Alright, we're repping Pepper. I like it. I like it. They probably have that on their real ride. I don't fuck it. It's whatever. You know, I said let's go get something cringe. I don't think anything's cringe. Live your best life. It's fine. I just think it's funny because other people dislike it, and maybe that's just another symptom of autism that I don't talk about. Turn thing. I'm cringe, but I'm free. Exactly. Cringe is a matter of perspective, and if you just don't cringe, then there's no such thing. You can choose to not cringe, which would instead of avoiding people you think are cringe, you could, well, to be fair, some people are cringe, actually. But my point is about aesthetics here. You just adjust your own perspective. You don't have to avoid things, you know? I charge it by the hour. Pepper fits this diesel beast. Yeah, we got a little pepper cannon out the back too. I'm actually surprised that the diesel doesn't actually over-ingest fuel and make the turbo pops. If anybody could explain to me why that's the case, I would big respect that. Random as fuck, but cool as shit. It's so fucking... The glasses kill it. It's so good. Like, that's how you know it's just somebody's little passion project character, and I think that's cute. So I'm repping Pepper. That's all I'm saying. Maybe it is like a real cartoon or whatever, but I don't. It looks too much like somebody's OC, you know what I mean? Stays consistent. I'm just saying a lot of the furries and scalies are also quite wealthy and like to have their persona on there. Yeah, that's true. A lot of the furries and scalies work in tech. They're usually bringing in some monies. Living their best life with their hobbies. I respect it. I've already said on the channel that if I had oodles of money to spend, I'd probably get a fursuit just for the lulz. Never beating the furry allegations. I'd straight up do a stream in one if I actually got wealthy. Like if I won the lottery tomorrow. 100% I would. Thanks for the redeem.
Beans and bees on those furry allegations.
Hero Wolf Furry on VR chat. Hell yeah. I should have known. You've got a few brain cells to rub together. So, should have known I was talking to a furry. Oh yeah, you and I'll probably get along. That is true. That is true. I do love the way this engine sounds. I think one of my favorite things about the diesel engine is because they generate a lot of torque in the lower RPMs, and they're not really suited to run quickly. So the RPMs are always capped at like 8,000 tops, you know what I mean? Like we've got a rev limiter at 4,000 RPMs here. I said 8,000. 8,000 seems generous. 6,000 diesel engine. Probably that's rare. You know? I'm not super familiar with the varieties of diesel engine. It's not my expertise. But I do like that they're always lower RPM, and they generate a fuck ton of torque at lower RPMs. I kind of do want to do up a nice, like, trophy truck style vehicle, but I don't know which one's actually good, is my problem. And I also don't really love driving them, so I don't know why I want to do that, but I do. Whoops, didn't finish that turn. You know what we haven't done today is drift, like properly drift. So let's go do some drifting. We want to do some rear wheel or all-wheel drive drifting. Rock crawling courses? Oh yeah. Yeah, the torque is great. Especially like if you're moving slow, that's when you want the diesel, like generating a lot of power at the lower RPMs. Instead of like a race car that's tuned to generate a bunch of power at 8,000, you know what I mean? Like that's not doing you any favors when you're crawling around on rocks. What did I say? Drifting. Let's deliver some tofu, I guess, for starters. We'll do it in first person just for a little extra fun, but I will want the racing line if I'm doing it first person. Just because I can hit steeper angles if I know the racing line, if I can rely on the racing line. Until I'm practiced. I just didn't play a lot before the new year, so I'm a bit
Turn left.
out of
In 100
practice.
meters, turn sharp right.
Oh, that's not how I wanted that to work at all. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, we hit the e-brake too soon there. Traction control and stability. How you learn to drive with traction control and stability? The goal is to learn what the vehicle is doing. And when the electronics are fighting you about it, how am I supposed to know how to actually get control of the mechanics? I don't know when you figure it out, let us know. Fair enough.
Round one start.
No, don't distract me.
Get to the drift zone.
Bitch. I hate those things. I like being in the zone and then a giant pink banner blinding me. I can turn that off in the menus? Oh my god, please. Okay, first of all, get out of here.
Round one. Hey.
Oh, you mean like I can... There's nothing I can do to prevent it. I think I looked. Hey, boys. Alright, that was a fun little all-wheel drift. Not too bad. Let's do it one more time with rear. Hopefully in 6 we can, true. What do I want to do? Do I want the Trans Am or do I want the... Oh, it's tough. The Chevy's technically my best one, but I kind of want the Trans Am today. I feel like that's what I want. Uh-oh. Meanie, true. Why am I confused? Is it Firebird? Who makes them? Pontiac, thank you. Oh my god, so true. I'm embarrassed. Where we are, thank you. Here we are.
In 400 meters, turn sharp right.
Alright, I'm gonna go third person for a little bit just to get a handle on the car because I've been driving a lot of all-wheel drive today.
Turn sharp right.
Ah, this is fine. Oop. Yeah, I had too much momentum. I was going to eat the rocks there if I actually hit that with any power. I just didn't have enough commit there. Oh, I knew I was going to lose that. Too much angle there. Not enough counter steer. Oh, I knew it. I lost it again. You lost it backing up. You never have too much angle. With an all-wheel drive, that's true. You can get like over 90 degrees and still recover, but like with rear-wheel drive is a little trickier. It's really tricky to break 45 with all-wheel. Not to say you can't ever, but the momentum of the corner really has to carry you at that point. Oops, should not have e-brake that. That was not my best corner at the end there, but hey. The point is we laid down some rubber, and that's what matters at the end of the day. Oops. I don't know how I managed that. That was a funny... Gotta be like a pregnant elephant. What a callback.
You have arrived at your destination.
Let's see. Oh, I didn't redeem my event. Let's do that real quick. Thank you. I'll take that chaser. This looks sort of rally-ish. Let's go do that. What's the time, actually? Nine? Yeah, I mean, I've done everything I wanted to do. I might actually just raid from here. Had a lot of fun tuning the F100 for the trial. Got the 2 podiums, that was sick. I've still got some stressful stuff going on this week, so we'll probably just call it there. Okay. Have a good one. I'll catch you next time. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. We play Forza on Mondays. Not always Forza. I might be switching it up and playing some Dirt Rally on my sim. Really enjoy sim racing. I finally, to all the Roadhogs, to my mainstays, I finally got a webcam, but I need an extension for it. So you'll have a Feats cam eventually for the sim racing, which will be fun. Yeah, at long last. We've been chasing one for months. Finally got it. So I just need to find a comfortable setup, and I need a USB extension for it. But that should be fun. New addition to the stream. Let's see. Who's live? I feel like we're probably just going to raid Ambi. I mean, he said he was going to raid me, but I'm just going to get him instead. We like Ambi on this stream. I got one if you want. I think I'm going to go with Ambi tonight. I appreciate it, though. Unless it's like a big event. Took out a Wooger vest to feel your games. I'm sorry. Oh, to anybody interested in joining the Discord, you can click the Discord button down below, or we can summon the Discord. No obligation, but just worth mentioning. We do have one. Everybody's got one. I get that you're a part of a million Discords already, so don't feel obligated, but it's worth mentioning. Anyway, just some fun little things to do in there. Note, don't join if you're under 18. It's marked, I think, everywhere on the stream about the 18 age restriction. Just take note, that's all. Otherwise, we're raiding Ambi tonight. We do a lot of fun. Let's do the outro. When am I on next? I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow. Normally I would. But I've got a job interview coming up, and I just want to be really prepared for it, and I'm stressing about it. So I'm probably not streaming again until the weekend. It was really great to see some new faces. What else do I usually say to the Roadhogs? We do a lot of stunt driving on this channel, some quick racing, but always obey your local traffic laws. We play some horror, but always be kind. And otherwise, Roadhogs, I wish you all a very wonderful time zone. Get some good rest. And until next time, Ciao.